Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Ixion. So in the last episode, our hull integrity dropped a little bit aggressively, and now we have a situation where our people are pretty angry, and we're seeing a fair bit of a drop in terms of trust. Now, I think we'll sort that out. Ooh, mutiny may result. I think we'll sort that out pretty quickly because at the moment, negative is happening due to we're getting 0 from hull integrity being over 25%. So we'll get back over 25% reasonably quickly, and like in the next half a cycle or so. And I think then we'll get this area back into the good books in terms of a neutral trust. Sector 2, on the other hand, is becoming a little bit of a problem. It'll come back up a little bit, but it'll still be -1 unless we do a little bit more here to sort out stability. So let's have a quick look. In terms of stability, we could build a legislative strengthening center. We've got the DLS center already here, so we could put an extra policy in place, which may be a slightly easier thing to do, though I'm not. So let's have a quick look. What type of policies do we have in Sector 2 that can give us a little bit of a batteries last 20% longer? What that we can do here? So if we go to supported, building operations requires 25% more workers. That I don't think we can deal with at the moment. Tripod awakening is everybody. Yeah, these are all negatives, which we're obviously dealing with. Stability +2 if we use intense propaganda. Normal propaganda. One policy. I think I'll just do that. We'll just go to intense propaganda, and that should sort us out. Then we don't necessarily have to deal with the food issues, right? If we go generous, we'll have +1 stability. 1 food feeds 7 people. Now we have 1 food feeds 10 people. I think we have sufficient food to be doing that. But I think this one isn't going to cost us anything. We just can't change the policies that often. At the moment, we can only change them every 5 cycles, but we haven't changed them in quite a while. I'm just going to go and put in intense propaganda in here because there's no negative impact of that apart from us not being able to do that really quickly. So once our hull integrity goes up beyond 25%, we should be all fine, and that's going to happen very, very soon. We've got the Ripley out at that spot, and we've lost our
trust in your leadership is falling.
Yeah, we're working on it. Don't worry. Hull integrity is up and over, so it's neutral here and it's neutral there. So now it's actually coming back up. Okay, good. Now, what we'll need to do is we'll definitely need to build some more mining ships. So let's get cracking on the Vesuvio over here, so that we can keep mining. Now that we've relocated the Tycoon to here, we should have safe passage to these areas. Oh, it's already been mined up. Okay, so we don't need to be too worried about this, though. How many other ships do I have? I haven't lost any of these. Who's actually picking these up? The glue scap, once it's done. So let's get the Kangaroo to also focus on this. So the Kangaroo will go and pick up some silicone for us, and we'll just take that out completely. So silicone, and once you don't have silicone anymore, you go and get iron. The Mims burner gets iron all the time. The glue scap can go and get silicone and carbon, and then iron. So that should see us move a little bit more silicone in, and we can start doing some silicone processing again. So we do need to get this guy up, and I think we will get that up fairly easily. Let's pop in over here and see what we've got. So we've got half the food, all the alloys, and then we'll start moving the people, the colonists. Sorry, I forgot we need to pop in here and see what's happening at the Protagoras. Okay, summary of intelligence on the Protagoras. Oproba succeeded in locating the Protagoras. Visuals reveal that the Dollar Station is encased in ice. It is not transmitting any signals. We are holding position next to the Protagoras. Its hull has been ripped open and its exterior systems are severely damaged. Although the outer superstructure appears to be more advanced, its similarities to the Tycoon are striking. To access the station's main computer system and retrieve vol coordinates, we must first break through the ice and get on board. Well, drill through the ice. That's as simple as that. In five turns or 5 cycles to get through that. We're picking up a little bit of this here, and then we'll move one of these, probably that one, over here to come and check out what's happening with the Chevy. It's a little bit more in terms of things that needs to still happen. Let's pop in here. Let's speed things up a little bit. There's some construction going on. That's good. We'll probably build an extra mining ship. We're going to need it. We have plenty of inhabitants over here. From living people living mostly in crew quarters. Okay. So that is going to slowly move things over if we get rid of too many of these things, I think. Do we have any of these things? Oh, no, they should all be full. That's just the empty piece there. So we can continue to load people up on that side. What we can, of course, do is get this to work a little bit more efficiently by... Where? This guy... Oh, there's a little path in there. Okay, so we can't actually get these to line up unless we move things along a little bit. So we can clearly make some of them a little bit better. We can make some of them a little bit better if we wanted to. Okay, now we've got another fleet vehicle ready to go. So nothing else for you to be mining. So you can mine that. We do need to... And you can mine this. Then you'll mine that. And then at the end, you'll go and mine that one. We'll do that. We do need to send out another probe. So let's quickly move on over here. We'll switch this on. We should have a probe ready to go. We can clear some of this out and build another cell space there. This guy should be loading up some stuff. Loading, unloading. And we can probably, if we have enough people, we can switch this one on. Can we switch this on? Extra hours. So what I can do is switch what off? Need to switch something off. Let's switch that one off for the time being. Get some optimal conditions going until we can move in a few more people here. That'll move some stuff for us. That's practically done. So we'll switch this one off in just a bit. Yeah, keep doing the alloys. Hull integrity is up. Oh yeah, we've done that. So our thrust should be pretty good at the moment. Yeah, all good. What's going on with people being unthawed over here? Oh, actually, we're unthawing at a fairly reasonable rate. We've got a high number of people. We'll have to keep an eye on getting. Actually, we need to go over to this side. So let's get some silicones in, and once we do that, we will we'll get this switched back on again. We'll switch this off. We'll switch that back on again. We'll move on from there. This guy's gone out. Let's get another one going. So the deltoid will be built. So let's build the deltoid also. And then what we also need to do is pop out and send a probe. So let's go into the probe window. And what we're after is, do we have any like ions really nearby here? Silicon. Oh, there's lots of silicon nearby, which actually a little bit better. Probably should have done that instead. Do we have any other ions? I believe there was some iron. Yeah, we do need to keep running on the iron though. Okay, what is this? Seems to be... Oh yeah, that's the one. Pop it out over there. We'll get some iron going straight away. Let's speed things along a little bit. That's almost done, so we'll have a look at what's going on at the Protagoras soon. This one is coming in to pick up some silicone.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Oh, 365 cycles. Happy New Year. Well, it is today on the 1st of January that I'm playing that, so it's quite an opportune one. 365 cycles has taken us, so that's a day, basically. cycle is a day. Okay, that's good. Awesome.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so we have entered the Protagoras. There are signs of past conflict and floating corpses everywhere. We have found numerous cryopods, probably from emergency crew evacuation procedures. Many of the station sectors are depressurized and heavily damaged. Almost all our areas show signs of looting. We have managed to run diagnostic routines by connecting to one of the station's terminals. Following Dolos confidentiality protocol, the mission report on the Protagoras' status has been encrypted and can be analyzed by the tech lab. Okay, that's something we'll need to get straight onto. And that's it. That's the end of it. Luckily, whoa, look at these cryopods, 950. We'll definitely want to go and pick them up. But that is going to be challenging for us to deal with. We'll have to be unthawing them at quite a reasonable rate, and that means we'll definitely have to unlock the next sector so we can get going on the on more food production. So with that in mind, we can start working on the Protagoras diagnostic analysis. Only 30 research, and we're practically there, so that should be running straight through, and we definitely need to be unthawing people at a fairly rapid rate. And what's our hull integrity looking like? It is pretty reasonable at 500. And our food, I think, is still holding. But we do need to go about getting a little bit more going on over here. So we can certainly move 40 workers, and we got the alloys, and we've got the food, and we've got this. So let's override the locks. So let's get moving with that. How are they getting? Where are they getting these workers from? Are they getting the workers from over here? I do hope so. Oh, no, they got them from over here. So we are now in overworked territory. So what we'll do is we'll move 40 workers from Sector 1 to Sector 2. So let's do that. So move from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Only workers, 40 of them, please. We should have sufficient workers there. So let's start the migration. That'll be reasonable. And then our new workers is going to open up this sector here, Sector 3, which is definitely going to be something that we're going to use for food. The food area. And we'll build a little bit of stuff here. So we'll have to have a look in terms of what we're going to build there and see how that goes. Polymers are doing well. We are building this one. There's about 5 polymers ready to go over here. So that's all good. Okay, so that one's done. So now we've got a... Oh, we did send out... Okay, hang on. Forget about that. The probe is still on the way. That guy is still busy collecting over here. What I will do is let's have a quick look at fleet. So you, my friend, will be doing this one first. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. And what we'll do is we'll keep this one to do iron at a later stage. So once the no probe goes out, that one will be able to pick that up. We do need to be a little bit more cautious about that. So don't worry about this.
Population transfer complete.
Switch that off completely. So don't go and pick this up until there's no more iron to be picking up. So that's our first priority at the moment. So population transfer should be okay. Should have optimal conditions here, optimal conditions there. And this is busy getting everything it needs. We do need to switch this back on in order for you to pick some stuff up there. So what will we need to switch off? Let's, well, I think we're at the point where we can now switch these off. So let's quickly switch off all of these. We can also switch off this one. We're not sending out another probe just yet. So now we should have optimal conditions over here while this is working.
The probe has completed its scan.
Pop out there, have a look at the probe. So the probe has found silicone, and how much iron is this? 81 and 79 and 156 and a little bit of carbon. So we'll just leave it at that. Let's have a quick look at the fleet. So nothing is going to mine carbon for us straight away. The Vesuvio should be going to grab silicone, and then the Deltoid should be heading out to go and grab the hang on. Yeah, so to go and grab the iron over there. That's good. So that's all good. What is happening over here? What is this bringing? That's the last round of food, and then we need to start bringing the colonists, which I'm hoping is only two ships' journeys also. Over here, we can see the Ripley is it's done doing its thing here. Now, I do wonder if I can go around that way, or whether I should play it safe and head over here, and then around that way. Seems to be a reasonable one to do there. I don't know if that's going to work. I think I might chance it over here. Let's head over there. Do we have any tech that'll protect the science vessels? Let's have a quick look here. Science vessels. They have exoskeletons, allows for unique interactions during certain events, emergency cryopods, automatic ship repatriation, and deep dive apparatus. EKP optimization, no. Post-lunaclism science ship. So I'm not sure if any disruptive protocols, advanced analytics. I'm not sure. Dedicated exploration, PA. So all kinds of other stuff that's probably there. There's no active text. All research is paused. Why? You're in progress, man. What is going on? Oh, it's being paused for because it's purging the waste. So that's fine. Let's have a look at that. Keep that going. Reasonable amounts of space here. Got a fair bit of iron coming through. That's all good. Switch these off. The alloys are being produced. The hull integrity is getting up there again, and we just need to keep an eye on this, make sure that this is nice and healthy. That is looking pretty healthy, around the 200 mark. And we've come through here. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at this. So this is Sector 3. People don't have food and all these kind of things. For the time being, everybody is happy on the other sectors, so we just need to keep an eye on that. But we will need to bring in food and the like. So let's, as a starting point, let's have a look. So if we do that, okay, and we'll get ourselves this guy and that guy, and then this is steel. So let's start harvesting that, please, as soon as you can. And then we need to build a bit of a house for people, and we need to sort out our food situation. So let's quickly get harvesting on this. Harvest that rapidly. Once that's harvested, we'll get the food situation in place. Start harvesting that one. Then we'll have to build the mess hall. I believe that'll be fine. So we'll get the mess hall going over there. We will definitely, actually, probably going to want to do up to about there so that we can harvest this one. Once that's done, actually, let's just let's cancel the rest of that so you can go off and build that first.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Many of the crew are malnourished according to Nyakond-Barjeville predictive theory. Productivity will soon drop by 23%. Longer-term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Tyqqun. Pledged to have 8 units of food stored in Sector 3 within 20 cycles. Of course. That's exactly what we're going to go and do. And that should solve everything over here. And then we can start clearing off on this side also. We'll also do that section through there, so we can quickly start getting all of these things collected. There is some electronics in here. 6 electronics, which is not bad. 7 electronics, actually. Not bad at all. Clear off some of these things. Okay, now we need a little bit of housing to go here and a little bit more medical facilities. So if we look at housing, now we could grab one of these. And maybe as a starting point, that's something that we're going to do. And we also need to grab... Okay, once that's done...
Analysis of the Protagoras has been completed.
Ooh, interesting. We'll have a look at that now.
Mostly depressurized and out of power, the Protagoras has suffered critical internal and external damage. Sectors 3 and 4 do remain sealed and pressurized. Signs of looting are present throughout the structure, with reports indicating that UN forces attacked, wiping out whatever resistance had been present. They have destroyed and gutted the infrastructure required to generate full jump coordinates. The devices containing the coordinates of Remus have been taken by the Etamanenki. We have received a message from the PA of the Protagoras, Valhalla.
Are we... Oh, next transmission. It's sounding pretty ominous.
Administrator, part of me remembers you. I'm glad to see you and your crew are still alive. And to be carrying Ixion, what an achievement. My mind is going. I can feel it. The Protagoras, designed to be an ark for what remained of mankind, was attacked by the UN superstructure, the Etamanenki. Before my last electric breath, I have launched decryonization protocols. With only 2 sectors left, the surplus population will be transferred to the tycoon. Please help the Protagoras. I have programmed a delayed data transfer that will send across the Etamanenki's self-similar signature once you have guaranteed the integrity of this structure. They plan to reach Remus. Follow their Vol signature, and you will find our new home. What you will do once you reach your destination is only up to you. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay, so it is a bit of an issue. Well, there's even another transmission. Let's have a look.
Administrator, new mission objectives have been set. To receive the Etamanenki signature, we will need to free the Protagoras from the ice, perform critical repairs, provide resources to support their crew, and via a connection to the tycoon, reboot the core systems of the Protagoras.
So, not an easy feat. So, save the Protagoras needs a lot of work on us. Repair the superstructure, provide resources to support Protagoras' crew, mine the ice trapping the Protagoras, okay, and research the retractable telescopic pole upgrade for the Protagoras diagnostic analysis technology. So if don't go back in. If I go over here, and we'll go here, have a look at it. I think the only thing we're missing here is the fire station, and then we get up to the next round, and it's maybe something we need to start thinking about. So what do we need to do? Research the retractable telescopic pole upgrade for the Protagoras diagnostic analysis technology. If I go back in here, is that in there? Yeah, so it's this one. We can do that. So we can make a start on this straight away. Allows the tycoon to temporarily power the ship's structure or stations. So that's something we can certainly do. So let's pop out of there, get out here into orbit and have a bit of a look. So So there is some more stuff to be done here. We need to come and mine the ice. Certainly pick up some people here. What are we doing with this? We are waiting on colonists, so that's good. The Ripley is on its way, which I'm hoping we can then get to the Chevy, pick up some stuff over there. We are not collecting any silicone, are we? We're out of silicone. We really need to get silicone moving a little bit quicker. There's some stuff available over here. This guy is the glue scap, so it's trying to pick some stuff up here. The Miss Burner has got nothing to pick up, does it? Mining. Oh, there is plenty for it to be picked up by, but the glue scap and the kangaroo, where is the kangaroo? The kangaroo is heading out over here to come and get the silicone. Maybe what I should be doing instead is, can I high priority the collection of this? So that guy is going to move over that way. I have no idea why that's the situation. But anyway, we are busy dropping some stuff off over there. So let's get back into the station and quickly see what's going on here. We have some food. We do certainly need to move more food this way. So let's quickly have a look at our food situation. So from sector 2. Hang on. Yeah. So let's get at least about 25. Let's get at least about 25 in there. And what we'll do is we'll start just dropping that a little bit, so about 120, then 25 there, and we'll see how that keeps going. So that should keep us living. Start grabbing that, clear out some of these paths for us. You need to kind of build this whole thing to kind of make sense. What we may do is we may run that piece there. Okay, so with that build, we'll continue to clean this out. Okay, good. Access, grab that. Keep going. So this should be pretty stable, right? 40 crew are starving in Sector 3. Why is that the case? After missing a meal, crew members will begin to starve. The starvation process will start to reverse if crew members are fed during the next meal, but it may take multiple meals. Okay, that's fine. So what we need to do now, so that's actually fine. What we do need to do, however, is get an infirmary up and running. Let's do that. We'll build that first. So once that's done, we'll quickly clear out this one. We'll get an infirmary up and running next to our little housing slot there. So let's get moving on that. Get that back, get that back, get that back. Should be able to pick up on more stuff. And that if food is coming in, people should be being fed over here in the next cycle, though. Let's start picking up these and keep building that. Pick up that one, pick up that one.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
In Sector 2. Now, these are all looking pretty good. I just need to make sure we are not running out of food. That's the challenge for us at the moment. But I think I wouldn't mind seeing what's going on. Hang on. I'm a little perplexed now. Let's just quickly have a look. I just want to see what is the glue scap doing? Waiting to dock. So, so it's not actually moving any of these guys. Yeah, okay. So it's exactly what I thought. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to move the glue scap to a different bay. So if I come in over here, there's a room here. So what I'll do is I'll say, is this switched off? No, it's switched on. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to unload the glue scap here, unassign it, and here I will have to add the glue scap. Okay, so once the glue scap's added here, it'll pick up the colonists and move them to the new colonization piece. Sector 3 still seems to be worried a little bit about things. We'll get that. Oh, I need another piece there. We can certainly collect some of this stuff. Okay, so let's clear a lot of that off. And we'll... Actually, that might be a little...
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Stockpile in Sector 1. Okay, let's try and keep it nice and calm. Let's trim that back. Let's get one more to go up there, so then we can get access to these and start collecting that. We should have all good now in all these sectors. These guys are happy. Excuse me, these guys are neutral, and I'm hoping we can get everything we need. We are slowly getting things sorted. Do we have any silicones here? Oh yeah, there's some silicone over there. How many people do I actually have ready to work? So let's switch that back on, and we'll also switch this one back on, and hopefully that's still giving me optimal conditions. So now we can actually start producing a little bit more electronics. We can certainly come and collect all of this and all of that. So grab that. Okay, let's pop it out. Now, the Ripley, I think, can make it over here, right? It's a very marginal piece of weather there. I'm hoping we can make it. So head on over there, see if we can get that to work. And we are picking up silicone on this side. Yeah, there's still a bit of silicone left there. And that's been mined. Even that's been mined. We're mining a lot of stuff. Our iron and our alloys are holding. Our carbon is probably dropping down a little bit. So we will probably need to pick up a little bit more carbon now. Oh, someone else. Glue scap can pick up carbon. The glue scap's doing other stuff. So silicone. We don't need. The polymers is okay. We're kind of okay with the polymers. Oh yeah, and we're pretty close to the power issues at the moment. Let's do we switch off? We switch this off again? For a little while? At least now it's going to probably pop us over to about the 700 mark, which is anyway, let's switch this off just for a little while and see how that goes. Everybody's neutral and happy, but I think we need to put an end in this episode. So we've slowly started moving into this one. We just need to keep an eye on that. Our food situation might be dropping pretty rapidly now, so we do need to set this one up and get the food going. Let's quickly, before we end the episode, just finalize our pathing through here so we can finish collecting everything we need. Actually, let's clear that out, and we'll run it up here. We'll run a bit. Come on, do a bit of this, a bit of that. We'll do some of this. Okay, so now that all being cleared, once all of this is built, we'll be able to go ahead and collect all of these, and then we'll with everything kind of stuck in the corner over there, we'll start looking at some proper food farming over here, so we can keep our people nice and fed. Is it kind of going? The station overall seems to be producing more than sufficient food, so that is quite happy. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. That's good to know. We'll pick that up. Pick this up. We'll pick that up. So we'll just pick up everything. Oh, that's gonna be all filled up. So let's
A
get
science ship has arrived at its destination.
the next piece going. I'll pop it in there, and we'll make sure to add alloys to that.
A new request awaits your attention.
I might come back to this one in the next episode. Let's quickly pop out. So the Chevy, when we'll have a look at what's happening at Chevy in the next episode as well. What's going on over here? Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's get the colonization move. What? Hang on. Is it underway? Is it not underway? What's the situation here? Oh, we're waiting on colonists. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the glue scap. So the glue scap, it's just level 1. And it's doing what? Current action is moving. Let's just pop out of here. Where is the glue scap? Let's pause it while we have a look. That's the Vesuvio. There's some work going on over there. I believe there's the glue scap here. Oh, it's actually bringing in some other stuff. Okay. What's going on here then? We've taken too long, right? So I'll just say the glue scap. Okay, so that's all there, right? And let's do this. It's all there. Okay, fine. We've got the glue scap to come and do its thing. So now we'll hopefully get it all sorted out in the next episode. Okay, a lot going on, and we're probably a bit slower than we should be. And I'm just going to switch the hull integrity stuff back on to start working on that again, please. Thank you. Just so we can make sure that we're not going to drop our hull integrity too much. Okay, all good. We'll sort this out in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.